Today we are going to do the pottery drawing step 2. In step 2, we are going to be adding the cactus to our drawing. So you want to go to your stack and open up your drawing from yesterday. I'm going to squish mine down just a little bit. And now I am going to draw a cactus. But the first thing I want to do is I want to open up my layers and I want to put a layer on top. So I'm going to click the plus sign. I'm going to go to my brushes, make sure that I'm in calligraphy and on monoline. I'm also going to make sure that my brush is probably at about, I guess maybe about 60, 40, 50%. Really, it just matters to you, okay, what size. But you don't want to go too big because then it'll be hard to draw. All right, so trying to make it to where you can actually see the sun without this light glaring. There we go. All right, so now we're going to draw the cactus. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose a green color that suits me. And I'm going to make sure that I'm on my individual layer. This will be the cactus layer. And so I'm going to draw a shape that kind of looks like a finger. And I'm going to close the shape. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then I'm going to draw an arm going down on this side and an arm going up on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to color drop into my cactus. Okay, the next step is I'm going to turn on alpha lock. So I'm going to swipe with 2 fingers, or I can tap it and choose alpha lock, but I prefer to swipe it with 2 fingers. Okay, and I can see the checkerboard back there, so now I know it's okay. So now I'm going to change my green to a darker green. I'm just going to kind of move down and make it darker. I'm also going to change my brush down to a smaller size, and I'm going to draw the ridges in the cactus. First of all, I need to make sure I'm on the right brush. So let me see here. I want to say it was not airbrush. Let me see. I can't remember what brush it was. Sorry. Oh, it was on Touch Ups, and it's the flowing hair brush. Okay. So I'm going to make that kind of small. I don't want it gigantic. And then I'm just going to just draw some lines down. I don't think that's a dark enough green, so I'm going to undo and go back and make it even darker. And then just press my brush down and kind of wiggle my lines. And then come from the arms and do the same thing. Okay, so there's my lines on my cactus. Now I'm going to go in, and because I have alpha lock on, I can add my shadow without worrying about it going on the outside of my cactus. So I'm going to change my brush, and I'm going to go back down to Touch Ups and click on the noise, and I'm going to lower the brush size to where it's a little smaller, and I'm going to go even darker with my color. And because the sun's coming this direction, I'm going to put the shadows on this side of the cactus. So I'm just going to come right here and work my way down. And then I'm going to go down this side. And notice I'm going into the sky, but none of that's going in there because I have the alpha lock turned on. And then I'm going to put some right here. Just a little bit, just to create a shadow. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add the needles. So now I need to turn alpha lock off. So I'm going to swipe to turn it off. There we go. And you can always check to make sure it's turned off so that it shouldn't be checked right there. Okay, now I'm going to use black. Double tapping the black to get the pure black. I'm going to go back to my monoline brush, calligraphy, monoline. And then I make sure I have a really small brush because the needles need to be tiny. And so when I do a needle, I do like this, like that, or I may do a couple like that. But they're going to be small. So I'm going to come here. And if I need to, I can increase the size here. And I'm just going to put random needles around the edges of the cactus. And then I'm going to put some along the ridges of the cactus. Not too many, just some here and there. And then you may want to go in and add a couple of little straight lines here and there to kind of make it look really prickly. Okay, that looks good. So once you're finished with this, that is all we're doing for today. So now what you can do is you want to go to the wrench, share, Procreate. You want to go to your Google Drive. It's already named. You should have your name selected here. If you don't see your name selected, click the arrow and select it. Select the folder, My Drive, Artwork folder, save here, and upload. And go ahead and you can close out of Procreate.